Sydney inspired. So before I get started, make sure you post a like if you like my videos and subscribe below if you want to catch all my videos every Thursday and every Sunday. So let's get started. First, we're going to be making fudgy chocolate brownies from the Preppy Kitchen recipe, which I actually found on YouTube. So first, right here, I have coffee, tablespoon of coffee, which is supposed to like wake up the chocolate, which means like bring out the flavor. And then I have a tablespoon of vanilla extract. I have 1 cup of melted butter or 2 sticks. Then I have 3 room temperature eggs. So the reason I say 3 room temperature eggs is because I want them to be room temperature because whatever you're cooking or baking, when they're finished, it'll be fluffy. For whatever you're baking, it'll be fluffy. Okay, and then I have light brown sugar right here, but you can use dark brown sugar if you want. I have 1 cup of this, and then I have 1 cup of white sugar. In the sifter right here, I have a teaspoon of salt. I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I have 3/4 of cocoa powder. Okay, and then I also have a cup right here of chocolate chips. Okay, and right here I have a baking dish. It is an 8x8 dish, but you can also use 9x9 if you don't have that. And then I have some parchment paper right here. And I have set my oven to 350 degrees. So let's get started. First, let me bring my bowl closer to me. Okay, so move this. I like to bring the bowl. First, I'm going to add my butter. I'm going to pour this in. Use that to get the rest of it. Okay. Now, I'm going to set that aside. And then I'm going to take my vanilla extract and I'm going to pour that in there. And then I'm going to take my coffee, pour that in there. And if your parents don't allow you to use coffee or they're not coffee drinkers, then you can even use milk or you can use water if you'd like. And then I'm going to pour my 3 eggs in here. Now I am going to mix this, my whisk. Let me just put this right here on the set. I don't really know what it's called, but. And then I'm going to mix that till it's all combined together. Okay. Now, I think that's ready. And then now what I'm going to do is add my light brown sugar in here. And then I'm going to add my white sugar in here. And then I'm going to whisk this again. This is getting thicker now that I added my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. Now it's getting a little tanner brown. well. So this is also all combined together. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here and set this on my rest right here. And put this in here now because I'm going to need to use this. And I'm going to take my bowl. So I have my salt in here, my all-purpose flour, and my cocoa powder. I'm going to take this. I'm going to sift it. And the reason why I am sifting this is because whenever you sift this stuff, then it doesn't then it leaves all the clumps out. So this is a really good thing to use. Or you may have a different sifter than this, but it's all going into like a mountain kind of. You have to kind of shake that up. Okay, almost done. Okay, you see how there's like balls in there? That's why you need to like sift it. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to pour these dry ingredients into my wet ingredient. And this is what's going to make the actual batter like chocolate. And then mix this well. I think I go like this with the spatula to get it off the edges too. Because I want to get all my stuff, my dry ingredients mixed into the wet stuff. So you can see a little bit of the wet ingredients right here. Okay, almost done mixing this. And kids, don't just go doing this without your parents' permission. Make sure you ask them because you're going to be using the oven and everything. Plus they can help you get the ingredients ready. Okay, so I just got the last couple bits of dry stuff. Okay, so now that's what my chocolate batter looks like. And it looks so yummy. So next, I'm going to pour my 1 cup of chocolate chips in here. And then you're going to fold this, and what I mean by fold is, so you're going to take your spatula, you're going to go like this, and then you're going to like flip the spatula like that, so that it's not just all on the top. Chocolate chips are actually mixed in to the batter. This is fun. Okay, so now that's pretty mixed well together. I can still see some chocolate chips on the top, but they're pretty much all mixed in and covered with chocolate batter. So now, going to pour. Okay, and it's good to have the spatula with you so then you can scrape off the last little bits. your batter. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, so now that all the batter is in there, I am going to, now that all the batter is in there, I'm going to smooth it out. So I'm going to smooth it out so it's like, so it's all spread out all around the pan, not just in this one middle part. And smooth the edges, just like that. And you know, guys, I was really nervous doing this video, but I really hope I inspire you kids to do this because I'm really having fun doing this too. And you know, I'm a kid, so I'm not going to do everything perfectly, but okay. So now that I smoothed all the edges and it is basically even, I'm going to pop this in the oven for about 30 minutes. And when I take it out, when you guys take it out, the middle should not wiggle, it should not jiggle. It should be just set, because if you put a toothpick in the brownies, then it will not come off clean because it's fudgy, it'll be wet. So, and if it's not just set, then you can put it in the oven for maybe about like 2 minutes, and that should be good. So I'll pop this in the oven for about 30 minutes, and I'll see you guys later and then I'll take it out of the oven and tell you guys how it tastes. So see you in a little bit. Guys, welcome back. So I got the brownies out of the oven, and so they're nice and they're ready. So what happened was I took it out the oven, but when I moved it, it was still a little wiggly. So I put it in back into the oven for about 4 more minutes. But when I took it out, it was still like wet inside and still just a little bit wiggly. So I put it back in for about a couple more minutes, 5 more minutes. And so here's how it looks now. So it's getting late and I have school in the morning, so I don't have time to let this cool, but I'm going to try it for you guys and tell you how it tastes. So this is what it looks like. Cut off a little piece. It's fudgy, it's gooey in the middle, and on the outside it's nice and crisp, and it looks very good. So it tastes it tastes very good, and I can taste the chocolate chips that I put in there, and it's gooey in the middle, it's chocolatey, it's fudgy, and I don't know if you know, but I adore chocolate, so I love this. So now that I make brownies, I have a fun little batch that I made. If you make extra, or you can even take this to like your neighbors or like your friend's house or whatever. So yeah, so this is how it turned out, and it doesn't matter how it looks, but what does matter is that it turned out great, it's good, and that it tastes very good, and that I had fun doing it, which I did. So on a Sydney scale from 1 to 10, from the easiest to challenges, from the challenge, I think I'd rate it maybe like a 5 because there are still some challenges, but it was a fun thing you can do. You may still need help from your adult, but they can supervise you while you do it, and I just love doing it. So I hope I inspired you to try something new and inspire others too. Bye guys.